Let me see if I can get through this introduction video without getting another phone call. We are in my garage right now. Maya, stay in here. Come on. We are in my garage right now where I breed my rats and mice. I've been breeding feeders for about a year and a half now. Just like anybody, I started breeding them just for my own snakes. But I was selling my extra rats online. They were going pretty quick. I decided to start breeding more than I need. I'm like, maybe I can make a few bucks at it. But the more I bred, the more people I met, the more I thought, hey, I could make a business out of this. I got a lot of friends that breed snakes, and I'm like, I can breed enough feeders and sell them quality, frozen and live feeders for better than what they're paying the big companies. So right now I breed rats, mice, African softers, dubia roaches. Those are my mains. I also started breeding hornworms. I had Madagascar hissing roaches. They didn't sell too good. They climb up the side. They were more of a pain to deal with, and no one really wanted them. So I got out of that. I got mealworms and superworms I'm breeding again. One time I had a very large colony. I was producing about 2,000 of each every 2 weeks. Again, it was in the beginning, and no one really wanted them. I ended up selling off my entire colony. But the more I was interacting with people, the more people I met, I found people that did want mealworms and superworms that were paying ridiculous prices at the pet stores. So I started breeding them again in smaller quantities. I don't ship them only because there are huge companies that ship mealworms and superworms. And, I really can't compete with that. I wasn't trying to just go all out right from the beginning. Maybe one day I'll expand like that with them, but I'm not sure. I do not breed crickets. I was going to breed them one time. They stink, they die, they bite. It's just dubia roaches are so much better than crickets, so I'd rather not mess with them. However, I do have customers that, they show up here, they buy their rats, their dubia roaches, and then they drive to the pet store and buy crickets. I don't like that they're coming to two places. Yeah, I'm saving them money, but they still need crickets. So one day I might start breeding crickets just, to save the people from going to another place. I still do not have a storefront. I do plan on opening one. We actually signed paperwork to get a place a couple weeks ago, and now we just ran into a lot of issues with the electricity and the gas, and if the landlord isn't willing to fix the problems, we're going to have to back out of the contract. Hopefully it doesn't end in court, but, I don't know yet. So, yeah, I got my rats and mice in the garage. I got my insects in the house with my reptiles. Okay, I also have rabbits and guinea pigs that I breed. Not so much as the rats and the mice. Here's some of my rats. These are all my breeders. Very easy to handle. They're all healthy. You can see how big he is. He's not biting me. These are good quality. I keep my rat drawers clean. Every 3 days I clean them, unless there's an issue like too much water from the water line getting in there. I can go in here and I can touch the babies. There's some pinkies here. They're probably born about 2 days ago. I could touch them. It's fine. Like I said, they don't bite. They're not aggressive. I even have pet rats in the house. Yeah, I got pet rats and feeder rats, I know. But, I just wanted to make an introduction video. A lot of people in the area know who I am, but, everybody's online these days. I do not ship rodents yet. I will one day. I was producing about 2,000 rodents a month. I'm up to supplying 3 pet stores plus a few snake breeders. So I supply all of them, And honestly, I can't even keep up with their orders to ship yet. One day I will. Just got to get to that point. What else? Right now, I think I have 15 snakes. They're like I say, feeders is my business. Snakes are my hobby. Or reptiles or animals are my hobby. I got lots of animals. I got dogs, a cat, leopard gecko, bearded dragon, snakes. I got a Nile monitor. My wife has a sugar glider. She used to have a pair, but one died. Let's see. I don't know. I got a couple tarantulas. Let me think. I got my pet rat. She got a pet bunny. My son also has a pet bunny. He's about to turn 5, so we're gonna get him into 4-H. But yeah, I started breeding feeders, like I said, just for myself, and then I sold leftovers, and then I started making a business out of it. But in today's day and age, corporations run the world, and I don't like that. I wanted to do more of a family thing where, if you need to call and ask a question, you get somebody that not only knows the answer, but is nice. You're not going to call ever and speak to someone who don't speak English or not know what they're talking about. Like, you go to the pet store and, they're selling light bulbs with a picture of a ball python on it. Okay, anybody who knows ball pythons know that they don't like the light. They don't function well with light. They're ground dwellers. They like to hide. They like the darkness. They come out at night. And you go to the pet stores and one, they can't even answer your questions for the most part. Now, there's a couple good people that are really educated that work at the pet stores, but most of the time, you're dealing with people that have no idea what they're talking about. So, in doing this, I wanted utmost quality customer service is the best thing. I want to give people quality, good prices, not taking advantage of them, and just good customer service. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm not a video person. I've wanted to make YouTube videos before, and I'm like, no one needs another reptile room tour or another, animal video, but everybody does their own thing, so it's nice to see the different ways that people do things. The idea for these racks, I got online and talking to people. My watering system, again, a lot of people use water bottles, and, I do have water bottles for my mice, but my rats, I have a watering system. I feed my rats on top. My mice, I open the drawers. I do things differently. Everyone does things differently. So, it's nice to see the different ways people do things. Another difference with me versus other people, you got people on Craigslist that'll sell you a medium rat. They're wanting $10 a piece or even $5 a piece. A live medium rat should never go for more than $3 a piece. My mediums, you can hold them. You're not going to get bit. They're quality, whether it's live or frozen, you're getting quality. They're fed Missouri rodent block. They do not get fed dog food or any crap that some of these people feed them. Let's see, what else? Oh, and I encourage self-sustaining, breeding your own feeders at home. If you wanted to come to me and say, hey, I want to breed my own rats, can I buy a male and a female? Sure, I'm going to charge you the same price for those 2 rats as if you were going to buy 2 males or 2 females. If you called and said, hey, I need 20 females. If I have it, I'm going to sell it to you. I encourage it. It's all about, reptiles is a big industry. Lots of people love snakes and love their lizards, love their animals in general. It's been a growing industry for over 20 years straight now. And if some people want to breed their own reptiles and save them some money, I encourage that. I'm not trying to get rich off of doing this. A big part of it is, spreading the education and saving people money and just talking, just people to people. You don't have that much of that going on these days. Everyone wants to be judgmental and tell people what they're doing wrong. And if they're breeding feeders, they won't sell you a female, or if they sell you a breeding pair, they want $25 because they're like, oh, I'm never going to make money off you again. Yeah, am I about making money? Of course I am. You know, I have a son and a wife and a house and a car. You know, you need money to live. Am I trying to get rich? No. Am I trying to screw people over? No. If you look on my eBay, my website, my Facebook page, 100% good ratings, 5-star reviews. Anything less than that is unacceptable to me. My biggest thing is customer quality. You know, I want to look after my customers. Am I trying to make money? Of course I am. But if it affects the quality, no, I'm not going to do it. So that's me. Here's my introduction video.